At LaveLab, we've just tested the Roborock F25 Ultra, and in this video, we'll tell you what we honestly think about it. Also, please note that we've included a link to this product at its best price just below this video. This wet-dry vacuum cleaner weighs a hefty 7.2 kilograms. Fortunately, the fact that its 1-liter clean water tank is located in the head lowers its center of gravity, making it a little easier to move around. In addition, this model has self-propelled wheels that move forward and backward. This makes it fairly maneuverable, despite its heavy weight. To make it easier to use on flat surfaces, a small wheel is placed at the handle. However, the vacuum cleaner's brush is 10.5 centimeters thick, instead of the advertised 8.8 centimeters. This means it cannot fit under the lowest furniture, but it can fit under most of it. The brand does not specify the size of the dirty water tank. However, as the design of the F25 Ultra is similar to that of the F25, which we have also tested, it probably has a capacity of around 720 milliliters. Located at the front, this dirty water tank can be quickly removed and replaced thanks to its handle. Inside, there is a basket for separating solid dirt from liquids. There is also a filter. This vacuum cleaner has a parking mode that proved effective during our tests. It stands upright on its own. In addition, it stops as soon as it is placed in this position and resumes the last mode used when it is unlocked. The 25-centimeter long roller can be removed from the side for maintenance or replacement. At the front of the head, there are 6 holes for blowing steam and blue lights that illuminate invisible debris. Note also that the edges of the roller are very thin to allow vacuuming along baseboards. On the interface side, the color LED screen displays the mode used, the battery level in percent, any problems, and the level of dirt on the floor via a colored arc. There are 3 buttons on the handle. The bottom button starts self-cleaning, the middle button turns the vacuum cleaner on, pauses it or turns it off, and the top button changes the operating mode. The charging station also serves as a storage and maintenance station. Placing the vacuum cleaner on it and pressing the dedicated button starts the roller's self-cleaning process. This cleaning is done with hot water at 90 degrees Celsius for 2 minutes and 13 seconds. Then, hot air drying at 95 degrees Celsius begins. This drying can be either fast, lasting 5 minutes, or silent, lasting 30 minutes. During our tests, after the long drying cycle, the roller was still slightly colored but dry. Other necessary maintenance includes emptying and cleaning the dirty water tank, filling the clean water tank, and checking the filter and brush head. There is a cleaning product compartment in the brush head. This allows the mixture to be automatically combined with clean water, and you just need to check if there is still product in the tank. A 200 milliliter bottle is included in the box upon purchase. Finally, a cleaning brush and a replacement filter are included in the box. That's it for the design and maintenance. Now let's move on to our performance tests. The Roborock F25 Ultra has 4 modes of use: mop, auto, steam, and hot water. The mop mode vacuums while wetting the roller less, which proved effective during our tests. The auto mode detects the level of dirt on the floor and adjusts the power and water flow accordingly. The brand claims that steam mode projects steam at 180 degrees Celsius through the 6 nozzles at the front of the brush head. However, using a probe thermometer and a laser thermometer, we measured a maximum of 64 degrees Celsius, which probably prevents damage to the floor from steam that is too hot. As for the hot water mode, it is supposed to reach 86 degrees Celsius, but after checking, we measured that the water came out at a temperature of 36 degrees Celsius, and that the roller was at a maximum of 31 degrees Celsius. To evaluate the performance of the F25 Ultra, we spread various types of dirt on the floor and checked the number of passes required to clean them, using the supplied product in auto mode. It took 2 passes to vacuum up the salt, but some of it was scraped off rather than actually vacuumed up. On the other hand, the rice was removed in a single pass. The cereal was vacuumed up just as quickly, but a second pass was needed to finish up the milk. Ketchup is stickier, so we had to go over it twice as well. Pet hair was no problem, but human hair tended to stick to the floor, so it took 3 passes. Finally, the egg with its shell is always our most complex test. Here, the F25 Ultra vacuumed up most of the pieces after 2 passes, which is impressive. Only the largest piece of shell was pushed around at first, but it was eventually vacuumed up. Overall, these are very good results. The roller has an anti-tangle design, and in fact, we found that very few items got tangled around it. Next, to test the F25 Ultra's effectiveness against stubborn stains, we dried mud, coffee, and sugary soda. We ran 3 test lines to see if the steam mode really made a difference in terms of performance. With mud, it took 6 passes in auto mode. compared to only 2 passes in steam mode. With coffee, it took 8 passes in each mode. And with sweet soda, it took 12 passes in auto mode and 8 passes in steam mode. This model already offers good results with its simple auto mode, but it reveals its full potential with steam mode. Apart from coffee stains, which are always very difficult to remove, the steam got rid of the dried stains more quickly. Now let's move on to our noise level tests. In terms of noise, this model is also very interesting. The noise level recorded by our sound level meter, located 50 centimeters away during use, was 63 to 64 decibels, regardless of the mode. These noise levels are very discreet compared to the competition. In addition, the silent drying of the roller was indeed silent, emitting only 49 decibels at 1 meter. As for self-cleaning, it emitted a reasonable amount of noise with brief peaks of up to 64 decibels. And to finish this test, let's talk about battery life. The maximum battery life of the F25 Ultra is advertised as 60 minutes, which is enough to cover an area of 500 square meters. In sponge mode, it lasted 54 minutes. In auto mode, 44 minutes. In steam mode, 26 minutes. And in hot water mode, 29 minutes. Compared to other recent models, this vacuum cleaner offers exceptional battery life, especially in sponge mode. Auto mode is also very good. Finally, the brand does not provide information on the full charging time, but during our tests, we found that the vacuum cleaner could regain 15% of its battery life in 34 minutes, which equates to 4 hours for a full charge. And that's it for our test results. So, to sum it all up, the positive points of the Roborock F25 Ultra are its excellent cleaning performance, the ability to use it at a 180-degree angle, its 4 available modes, including the highly effective steam mode, its thin edges that allow it to clean close to baseboards, the fact that it is quiet when in operation, its excellent battery life, and the fact that hair and fur do not get tangled around the roller. As for the negatives, just the fact that a little water drips when you move it. And that concludes our review. Thank you very much for watching. As a reminder, you will find the link to this product with its best price just below the video. And if you like honest vacuum cleaner reviews, don't hesitate to subscribe to our channel